And welcome back to another Falcons franchise. Here we are in Week 17, the final game of the regular season, and it is a must-win. We are at 11-4, and the Saints are also at 11-4. So winner of this game here will more than likely take the division and have a good chance to be the number 2 seed, but that is also dependent upon how Seattle does as well, since they are also at 11-4. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game here. As you know, the last game went into overtime. So here we are with the opening kickoff, and the Falcons will kick deep to the Saints. And the Saints will take it out of their own end zone. Cut to the left, and he will be brought down at about the 22-yard line. So as you know, Falcons and Saints are not good friends. That rivalry is something serious. If you've ever been to that game in real life, I highly recommend that you go. So here we have Drew Brees passing for just over 4,000 yards and 27 touchdowns on the year so far. First and 10 for the Saints from the 22. And it's a toss play to the right side, but the running back will be chased down from behind as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Handoff this time to the left side, and he is also met by 2 defenders. Third and 12 for the Saints after that gain of 2. Drew Brees changes things up, drops back. Throws to the left, has a receiver, but that pass will be batted away. 4th and 12, and the Saints will be forced to punt it to the Falcons. As Antone Smith is deep to return, he gets the ball, cuts up a little bit, turns to the left, tries to spin, and gets to about the 29-yard line. So let's take a look at this Falcons offense here as we got Matt Ryan coming onto the field. You see he's thrown for just under 3,000 yards on the year, but after last game, he now has 22 interceptions and only 19 touchdowns. So he needs a good game today to counteract that. First and 10, handoff up the middle to Devontae Freeman, who gains about 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7, Matt Ryan drops back, scrambles a little bit to the right, but he will be hit as he throws. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Matt Ryan drops back. It's a screen pass thrown to Devontae Freeman, who has room to run, and look at him take it. He will outrun that tackler. He's still going, and he gets to about the 30-yard line of the Saints team. First and 10 for Atlanta from the Saints 30. Matt Ryan drops back, looking, but he will get hit once again as he throws. Matt Ryan under pressure early in this game. Second and 10, toss to the outside. Tevin Coleman has a little room, has one defender to beat, and that will be enough for the first down as he makes it to the 19-yard line. First and 10, Atlanta. Handoff to Devontae Freeman up the middle, and he will be tackled after a gain of only 1. Matt Ryan drops back, throws. He has the tight end, but the tight end stops a little bit, and he will get to the 2-yard line on that reception. First and goal, handoff to DeMarco, and he will spin off a tackle and make it into the end zone for the Falcons' first touchdown of the game. And what a pretty spin that was, too. Getting the Falcons on the board early in this game, and that is something they need to have happen here if they want a chance to go in at the number 2 seed in the playoffs. So the ensuing kickoff, and that will be deep, once again to the Saints, who will return it out of their own end zone. Cut to the left. He had a little room, but he will be tackled at the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Saints. Ball is snapped. Handoff up the middle to Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram will find some room and get to the 30-yard line on a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Handoff. This time again, Mark Ingram bounces off of his lineman, manages to get to the first down marker barely, and takes a hit. First and 10 for the Saints. Handoff on the draw play. Mark Ingram will get another first down. Mark Ingram's being busy on this drive. First and 10. Once again, another handoff to Mark Ingram. This time he will stumble. Was that Ingram? I could not tell. 2nd and 9. Drew Brees on the scramble. He has room, and he gets enough for the first down. The Saints are moving the ball. First and 10 on the Saints side of the 50. This time the running back gets down to a gain of 4 yards, down for 2nd and 6. Once again, another handoff. And I think they've been all runs on this drive. 3rd and 6 for the Saints after a gain of no yards. This time they are definitely passing in a passing formation. Drew Brees drops back. He waits. He's got plenty of time as he has no pressure. The pass will be caught, but will only be for a gain of 2 yards as the Saints will come out to punt. The punt is deep and out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So that was actually a short punt. First and 10 for the Falcons. Coleman on the toss play cuts back inside but has no room for a loss of 1 yard. 2nd and 11. A screen pass once again. Coleman catches it with room and he will be brought down after a gain of 6 yards. 3rd and 5 for Atlanta. Matt Ryan drops back. He throws across the middle to Toy Lolo, who catches the ball just beyond the stakes. 1st and 10, handoff on the counter play. Run to the right side. He's got room. He outruns 2 guys. He hits a little juke move inside, and he keeps his feet. He will go. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Atlanta. What an excellent play by Devontae Freeman, making some people miss, outrunning some people, getting the Falcons another touchdown late in the second quarter here, as that is a huge play right at the 2-minute warning. Falcons will kick off once again. This time is coming back. He cuts up the middle, cuts to the left, has a little room, had a lane, breaks a tackle, and will be brought down at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for New Orleans, as there's only a minute 55 left before the half. Drew Brees finds a receiver over the middle who is still fighting for extra yards and will be brought down after a gain of 8. Drew Brees once again drops back on the 2nd down, has a man out in the flats who will break a tackle and get out of bounds to stop the clock. 1st and 10 for New Orleans as they are trying to score here right before the half. Drew Brees drops back, has plenty of time once again, throws a short pass, but a caught pass. 2nd and 4, Drew Brees drops back once again. Under pressure, will break a tackle, but ultimately end up sacked by Adrian Claiborne. 3rd and 15. Drew Brees drops back once again as time is still moving. He rolls to the left, throws to the right, and he almost had that one, but that will not be caught on a 4th and 15 right there. So this one here will be punted away by the Saints as their attempt to score before the half comes up null and void. 1st and 10 for the Falcons after the touchback. This one, Matt Ryan drops back, throws to the left side on the hitch route, has Roddy White who makes the catch beyond the stakes. Again, 1st and 10, play action here. Throw out to the flats, but that one will go nowhere, and the Falcons will take a timeout. 2nd and 9. Matt Ryan drops back, throws deep, has Julio one-on-one, and that will not be caught as it is swatted out of his hands at the last moment. 3rd and 9. Matt Ryan drops back, screen pass to the left. He's got some blockers. He's got some room. He's going past the 50 to 40 and will be brought down right around the 36-yard line with 16 seconds left before the half. Matt Ryan drops back, has some time, throws, gets caught by Toy Lolo, who makes the catch for a 1st down, and the Falcons will settle for the field goal as time expires in the first half, leading the Saints 17-0. As you can see, the Falcons offense is on fire in this first half, going for over 200 yards, whereas the Saints have barely got 50. Here we go, the start of the second half, and the Saints will kick off to the Falcons. Antone Smith back to return. He gets the ball, he runs to the right, has a few blockers, but will be met just inside the 20, or just outside the 20. 1st and 10, on the counter run. The running back had nowhere to go. 2nd and 12, play action here by Matt Ryan. He's got time. He throws across the middle. This one will be caught by Roddy White, who gets the 1st down. 1st and 10, handoff to the right side. Devontae Freeman has some room, and he will gain about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5. Toss play outside to Tevin Coleman. Coleman trying to outrun the defender. He hits a little stop move, makes him miss a little bit, and will get the 1st down. 1st and 10. Falcons. Falcons running it again outside, but this one goes for a gain of no yards. Another toss play outside. 2nd and 10. This one, Tevin Coleman breaks a tackle and manages to get out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Handoff to Devontae Freeman, who will go, but will be tackled just shy of the 1st down. 4th and 1 for Atlanta as they are lined up to go for this. Handoff to DeMarco. DeMarco gets hit, and I think he is short, ladies and gentlemen. Saints ball. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Drew Brees drops back, throws outside, and he manages to find a receiver who gets the 1st down. This is crucial for the Saints as they are down 17-0. Drew Brees once again drops back, has time, throws deep. That will be that will be caught by the Saints as the catch looked like it was an interception, but the tie goes to the offense, and that is a rule in the NFL. Handoff up the middle on this 1st and 10. There is a flag on the play. That one looked to be a face mask. And we'll get the ref's call here. Personal foul, face mask on the defense, and that will give him 5 yards for the Saints. 1st and goal for the Saints from the 6. Handoff up the middle. Running back has it. He tried to break a tackle but could not go anywhere as he was met by Warlow. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Another flag here on the play. And let's see what this one is. Encroachment on the defense. That will give the offense more yards as they are now at the 2-yard line after half the distance. 2nd and goal. Breeze drops back. He throws to the right. He has his receiver on that little inside route, and that will be a touchdown as Brandon Cooks walks into the end zone. 17-7 Atlanta. Anton Smith back to return. He takes it out. He got a little room, but did not get beyond the 20. Toss play here on this first down. Devontae Freeman trying to run, but has nowhere to go after the 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Handoff. Coleman runs up the middle for the first down. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. As that is a delay of game call on the Falcons right there. Play clock did expire. 1st and 15 for Atlanta. Handoff to the left side, and he will be tackled for a loss. 2nd and 17. Matt Ryan drops back, rolls but has nowhere to go and will just eat the sack. 3rd and 25 for Atlanta. Matt Ryan hands off up the middle. Oh, no, not up the middle. That one be outside. And a flag once again on the play. Let's see what the call is here, as that looked to be a holding. Holding on the offense. So that will push Atlanta back even further, but the penalty will be declined, so 4th and 24, the Falcons punt. And this will be taken up to around the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for New Orleans after the punt, with 3:17 left in the 4th. Drew Brees drops back, throws to the left side, has a receiver who manages to get past the first down marker. 1st and 10 for the Saints on the Falcon side of the 50. Drew Brees changing things up, drops back, has time, under pressure there, throws, but that will be batted away. 2nd and 10. And that will be a false start right there on the offense as the left tackle, Evans, seemed to move early. 2nd and 15. Drew Brees in the spread. No running back in the backfield. And he will drop back once again. Finds a receiver who is open, but he fumbles on the catch. Oh, and the Falcons recover. This could be huge, but that will be reviewed by the booth. And as you can see here, his knee did hit the ground before that ball came out. So this will be reversed, and the Saints will have the ball for 3rd and 2. And they will snap right before the 2-minute warning. Drew Brees has it, throws out to the flats, has a man who catches it and steps out of bounds. 1st and 10, another short pass. This one caught, and he will be laid out. 2nd and 3. Drew Brees drops back once again, rolls to the right, avoids a sack, gets hit as he throws it away there. 3rd and 3 for the Saints. Atlanta desperately trying to hold on to this lead here. Drew Brees has plenty of time, so much time he didn't know what to do with it, but that will be an incomplete pass. 4th and 3, and the Saints will settle for the field goal with only 1:31 left in the game. So it all comes down to this onside kick here. If the Saints recover it, they will have a chance to tie the game. Onside kick. This will be caught by the Falcons' Leonard Hankerson, and he will be tackled promptly. Toss play for the Falcons on the 1st and 10, as I expect they will probably just run the clock out here. And he makes a few people miss and gets a first down. 1st and 10 once again from the 24-yard line, as Matt Ryan flips the play. Handoff up the middle. Coleman taking it, has some room, and will get another first down. The Saints will be forced to take another timeout, and that will be the end of the game, as the Falcons will kneel it out and run the clock out. So the Falcons win this game 17-10. What a great game it was. Once again, you know, these games are always tough games against rivals like this, especially conference rivals and division rivals. So as you can see, the Falcons dominated in every category in this game, as they walk away with just under 280 yards in the game. And so we will advance to the playoffs here. And as you can see, the Broncos at the Chargers, Saints at the Seahawks, Patriots at the Titans, and the Vikings at the Cowboys. So the Saints did make the playoffs, but as a wild card team. And so we will have to wait and advance it here in a second to see who we play in the next round of the playoffs. So here we are right after that, advancing. And as you can see, we've got the Seahawks. Now, if you remember, we struggled the last time we played a team with a really good running back, that being the Vikings, where they beat us 31-7. So we will have to come out and play tough if we want to take on these Seahawks. And here's the lining up for the next round of the playoffs for divisional. Thank you for watching. Oh, I forgot to mention. Here I decided to go ahead and run through some of the awards just in case some of y'all were curious. I was also checking to see what kind of players I had up here. But, you know, some good names up there, some names we all know. A few of my players did make it onto the list here, but unfortunately we didn't come, or except for Julio winning best wide receiver, we didn't come away with any other awards. But all in all, a great regular season, and I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I hope you are too. It should be exciting. So stay tuned. Continue to watch, subscribe, follow on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Shakira725. And thank you all very much for watching.